The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat, if you play fair and square, I'm gonna win. I mean,
What up? Welcome back. It's Barb City where it's Liddy. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Don't forget to fill my comments with hashtag BCG, money bags, or unicorns for good vibes. Let me know in the comments if you guys were able to vote. The polls out here in Colorado did close about 46 minutes ago. So I hope that you guys were able to get that done. Our first topic is going to be about Joseline. My girl is celebrating being clean for a year now. I thought it was longer than that, but either way it goes, congratulations to her. She put this on her Twitter. Thank you, God. 1 year drug free. So, again, I'm proud of you, boo. Stay on this path, please. Y'all know that Joseline said she was doing those things behind the scenes for a long time. So I'm proud. Anyway, let's get into Kim Kardashian, who is facing a lot of backlash because y'all know she purchased Princess Diana's necklace last year and she has worn it for the first time in public, and people are not feeling it. So, as you guys can see, it says Kim Kardashian has purchased Princess Diana's iconic diamond cross necklace, and that was in January of 2023. And here were some of the comments after she wore it out. Now, before I get into the comments, I must say I understand what everybody is saying, but Kim looks great. Like, she looks so good in this video, y'all. And I know a lot of y'all are going to disagree with me, but she looked good. And the necklace as well. Just, I don't know. But this comment says Kim Kardashian purchased the late Princess Diana's cross necklace at an auction, then wore it between her breasts to an event. Diana was not just British royalty. She was a universal figure who fought against injustice. This is utterly tacky. Another comment said, can I just say, I find Kim Kardashian wearing Princess Diana's cross a revolting flaunt of wealth, power, and ignorance. There is no way this is what Diana would have wanted. Shame on Kim Kardashian. At a public event, Kim Kardashian wore Princess Diana's iconic cross necklace, a piece she acquired at an auction for $200,000, paired shamelessly with her provocative outfit. And one more person said, why is she so obsessed with wearing Ed or icon celebrities stuff? Now, we do see Kim Kardashian do this a lot, like that comment said. But again, I feel like Kim looked great. But at the same time, I definitely understand where everybody is coming from. Let's go on ahead and move forward into JLO. So JLo too is facing a lot of backlash on the internet because um she did speak at Kamala's rally, right? And she did a lot of crying. Now, I did not see anything wrong with her speech. And some people are a little more emotional than others. The crying was a little bit uncomfortable to see, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Now, the general public does not agree with me. I'm going to say that now. They actually had a lot to say about JLo's speech, and here were some of those comments. JLo spent 30 minutes crying and warning everyone about Donald Trump, but she didn't warn one single person about Diddy. Got it. She was Diddy's girlfriend for years, then married Mark Anthony. Excuse me, you guys, you know I'm sick, please. A regular Diddy freak party member, so she knows what's coming down the tube. I felt this in my soul. She wasn't crying or worrying about any women or children Diddy was destroying. She's crying now to save herself. She was talking to that teleprompter like it was Ben, and she was trying to stop him from leaving. Like, child, y'all be so petty. One more comment said, all while looking at the teleprompter. So fake. Now, I agree with the teleprompter part because a lot of the people that were at the rally were, using the teleprompter. Cardi B could not even speak without her teleprompter being in front of her. When it shut down, she literally waited for somebody to bring her a phone to read off of. So I understand why people are calling it fake, because it's like, even if you write something before you go, to your speech, just in case you got to read it, if something goes wrong, you should be able to say those things off of the top of your dome, because it's your true feelings. Does that make sense? It's supposed to be what you truly feel and think about a situation. But anyways, you guys, let's move forward into this very important conversation that needs to be had. And it is people trying to silence Nicki Minaj fans and blog channels that support Nicki Minaj, right? Now, this already happens in the industry. Nicki Minaj can barely say anything without getting dragged, right? The Barbs are always being called a cult. They're always putting out false stories about us, like the one with Megan Thee Stallion's mom and her gravesite. They're always painting us out to be the bad guy. There are thousands and thousands of blogs and fan pages that sit back and talk about Nicki Minaj, her son, and her husband from sun up to sun down, right? We do not need other Barbs coming to our comments telling us to stop defending Nicki Minaj. If we just turn around and be silent about every single thing like y'all want us to, that would mean that every false story that gets put out will never get cleared up. Every false narrative that gets put out will never get cleared up, right? That would mean that every single time Nicki Minaj and her family are being dragged, that's it. There's nobody, there to return that energy for Nicki Minaj. Because again, like I said, and as you guys know, Nicki Minaj can't just sit up online and talk about anything, right? That's exactly how Megan Thee Stallion went #1 with hits. So you guys are telling Nicki Minaj at the same time, pay it does, don't say anything, don't say anything. But then also telling us, pay it does, don't say anything, don't say anything. But then when another hate train gets started because nobody's out here clearing up these false stories, y'all are going to be mad, right? So stop trying to silence us. I understand that Nicki Minaj said, do not put the duds on her timeline. And I don't do that. Have never done it, ever, okay? I have never, actually, I'm lying. One post I wrote about Megan Thee Stallion trying to reach #1 and taking 3 days to get there. And it only took the Barbs and Nicki Minaj 2 hours. And Nicki Minaj liked that post. So other than that, I don't sit back and just post the duds and go back and forth with people all day long on Twitter and things like that. I don't do that. The only time you will ever see me post or talk about the duds is when I'm posting my thumbnail and I'm promoting a video that I just put out over here on YouTube that I get paid to talk about the duds over here, right? I get paid to do that over here. So with that being said, I never talk about a dud for free. I don't just post them on my timeline just because I want to do it, right? So with that being said, again, I am a YouTuber, and although I have my love for Nicki Minaj as my niche here, I also talk about many, many other things. Okay. I talk about a lot of other things. I don't just give the duds energy over here, but I will continue to clean up and clear up every single thing that I need to do that when it comes to Nicki Minaj, when it comes to false stories and false narratives, lies, slander, things being said about her husband and her child. I will not be silenced. And I hope you won't be either, especially if you're calling yourself a Barb. But at the same time, keep the duds off of Nicki's timeline. Okay. Now, excuse me, goddamn. Then Barb City Booperos is about to get to rolling. Okay. I can't hold my coffin any longer. So please send me good vibes. Y'all know I'm sick. I am trying to get better. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.